Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 6 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in some gorgeous decks by Mystic Moon. We're going to bring in for their energy the Masculine Tarot, for your energy the Feminine Tarot, and for the journey the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Going to bring in the Twin Flame Angel numbers and the Spiritual Encounters, which connects with what you're learning right now and why. And I'm also going to bring in my new deck, which I'm really excited about, the Archangel Metatron Oracle of Time. So Archangel Metatron is a time angel, and he's going to give us guidance about what's going on and what you need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? So what are you learning right now? What's the guidance for you today on this wonderful Wednesday? Well, whenever you connect with this reading, because it is timeless, so when it finds you, it's meant for you. So just put it into your situation right now. So what's the guidance around you today? They're telling me what you're learning to do more and more is to think before you act, to pause and reflect before you rush in and do anything. So you're responding more with love than reacting with fear. So you may be feeling more balanced because of that. So perhaps in the past you would have rushed in and done something. Now you're analysing before you're doing it. That doesn't mean you're playing games. It means you are thinking of yourself more and you are responding in a more loving way. So you're being more gentle, more kind, more responsive because you're surrendering. You've got more faith, you're trusting. So you're letting go of the stress. So what's the energy around them today, or what are they learning right now? What are they learning? And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey today? A few cards coming out. So it's about joint lessons. What's going on with them today? Straight out. And what's the guidance for you? Straight out. Powerful. Okay. What's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance for you today? There we go. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey today, please, angels? What's the guidance for the journey today? Gone back in, that one. And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey today? Flying out. What's the guidance for you today? Flying out. 2 of Cups there for you. And the journey for them. Look at this. 8 of Wands. They're going to move forward. Energy, surge and communication. Well, that's what they want. This card's moving as well on that one. What's the guidance from Archangel Metatron for you today? What's the guidance for you today, Divine Feminine? There you go. And that one, is it going in? Coming out? There we go. What's the guidance for them today? The angel's saying get a move on to them. Get a move on. It's time. What's the energy around the journey today? What's the energy around the journey today? So they know they've got to get a move on. That's coming through. They know they need to communicate. This is moving on top as well. That they need to reach out and do something. So the energy around you today is unspoken. So you know there's things that need to be said. You know it's not finished between you, that you've got things you need to talk about. You may be waiting for that communication to come in. Or if you are in communication, you may just feel that there's more to be said, or you may be waiting for them to open up a little bit. You may also be waiting for the end of the karmic cycle, or you may be waiting for the balance to come back in. You may even know that something is shifting now in November. You've got the 11 there. So it says there is so much that your person longs to express to you. And that's really what you need to know today, because you may be waiting for something to happen. And you've been asked to have faith, because they will speak their words out at the right time. So if there is no communication right now, just know that they long to communicate with you. They intend to communicate with you. And they are thinking about how to do that right now. So they could be writing a message out they intend to send to you. They could be thinking about the words. They could be rereading messages that you've sent to each other. They could be looking you up online to test the water because they're curious and wondering what you're doing. But they fully do intend to make it right. And it says, I know you'll make things right one day. So what I'm feeling with this is you surrendering and trusting that they are going to be the one to reach out to, move forward, to make things right with you one day. So I feel this is the energy of surrendering your energy, because you're not reacting now. And if you are, you're learning how to work through that. So you do more breath work, you maybe do more gratitude, you may be putting your phone down and going in another room instead of perhaps messaging them. You're not chasing. You're learning how to calm your energy and relax and allow instead of trying to force things to happen. So what you're saying is, yes, I feel the clock is ticking. Yes, I really want to hear from them and sort things out with them and have a communication with them. But I also know that it's up to them to show up for me, to level up to me. Now, that doesn't mean that they've got to do all the work. It means you're already doing your work. You're already operating your highest potential. You're already in your integrity, living in the light, living your authentic life. And you're ready for them in your own way. Yes, you may still be learning to surrender, remember, and to have faith, and that's what you're doing today. However, you know that they need to come into the light instead of being in the darkness or the shadows. And when the time is right, they'll come forward, which is again what they said in yesterday's DM check-in. They're waiting for the right moment. So you're saying, I know in November, where we are right now, that you'll make things right with me one day. So you may not know when that is, but you know something is happening. And it's happening now with the 11 coming through there. You also know that if they're in a karmic cycle, they are working through that right now to end that and deal with that and then make things right with you one day. So the one day may sound like it's very far in the future, but it isn't at all. It means it could be any day. So it's really like you're saying, I know you're going to make things right with me any day now. What we have between us is unfinished because we are forever and we have a future, and there's so many things that are unsaid between us, and I know that you want to reach out and tell me things and talk to me and open up. There's so much that you want to say to me and so much I want to say to you. So just know today, whatever's going on, no matter what the circumstances are, they long to talk to you and they are going to make it right with you one day. And they know the clock is ticking and they know that they need to get a move on. And they know they want to come forward and apologise for the past and apologise for what they've done and make it right. So I also see the apology is coming because I'm seeing this as the red rose. So the red rose is a symbol of the apology. And until this happens, you're being protected. You've got 444. So many of you are going to be seeing 444 on the clock a lot more than you have before. Or maybe you're seeing those numbers in other ways because the angels are getting your attention saying, we're protecting you. Until your person reaches out to you, you're being protected. You're being protected from chaos in the karmic cycle. You're being protected from their negative moods. You're being protected from being hurt or let down. You're being protected. So the universe fully supports you as you continue on your path towards enlightenment. And you're going towards enlightenment right now. You could be working on your career right now. You could be having a glow up in your life. You could be going through a lot of healing in yourself. So even if you're not working right now in your career, you're working on yourself and you're becoming stronger. You may be looking after your children. You're helping them to grow and evolve. So whatever you're doing in your life right now, you're exactly where you're meant to be because you're going through a period of change, transformation, epiphanies, aha moments, and enlightenment. And Archangel Uriel is helping with that too, because you know it is a divine partnership and you know it's destined. Love that these cards are coming out for you because you're letting go of the timing here. Yes, you can feel time ticking. You don't want to waste another moment apart, but you're also enjoying the moment you're in. So you're aware of the time, but you're also aware that you'll have enough time and that things are shifting forward now. You feel it, you sense it. November's been a big one. It's had a lot of healing in there. There's been a lot of changes. We're nearly at the end of Mercury retrograde, which has been all about bringing in the healing and the relationship analysis. What you know is this is a divine partnership. It's truly meant to be and it's destined. And because of that, there's going to be another opportunity to come together. You know it's meant to be. They know it too, and you're feeling and sensing their energy everywhere. You may be seeing their name everywhere. You're being reminded of them everywhere because you've been asked to have faith and let go. So Archangel Metatron is saying timing is everything. While you're engaging in a life on planet Earth, you must learn to trust in God's timing. And I feel this is what you are learning right now. It's always on time, and it serves you much better than when you think that things should happen in your life. And that's the problem, isn't it? We think it should happen now or in a certain way. And then we have expectations. And then we get disappointed. And then we go into doubt and fear. And we start doubting everything and thinking it isn't real and getting frustrated. And that pushes everything further away. So instead, trust the process completely. If it's not yet showing up, it's not supposed to yet. So this means your person is going to show up at the right time. Archangel Metatron saying to you, sort out your schedule to free up more time for yourself. Call on me, Archangel Metatron, to help you. So you may want to make more time for yourself right now. And I feel really this is what this is about. I mean, for those of you who've got busy schedules, you may feel like you haven't got a minute to yourself. So call on Metatron and he will help you to have more time for you, to maybe have more time with your friends or family, or to make more time for yourself. Focusing on spiritual practices, doing things you enjoy, pampering yourself a bit more, nurturing yourself a bit more, taking yourself out on a date, perhaps going Christmas shopping, whatever it is you want to do. Maybe you're thinking about what you want to be doing moving forward. Perhaps you're starting to think about what you want in 2026 and beyond. So you may just need some time to sit down and write out your goals and dreams and to focus on peace. So for your person today, there's a miracle coming in the ever after. So they are very aware that you're going to be together. They know that's what they fully want. They want to be with you for the rest of their lives in the happy ever after. And they know that it's going to take a miracle for that to happen. But they're having faith in that miracle. And they see you as a miracle. So what they're saying is, I may have shut you out, but I haven't let you go. They haven't let you go. They're obviously very highly missing you right now and thinking about you. And there's all a healing taking place. Look at the green. There's healing taking place so they can accept things, change things and move forward in a changed energy. So if you feel that they've shut you out, or you feel they've pushed you away, or you feel that they've moved on, no. They're saying, I haven't let you go. I'm working this out. You're my miracle. Says, expect the unexpected, your wish will come true. Now, this is what you need to know. So you watching right now need to know that your wish will absolutely come true. And right now, it may be your wish for them to reach out to you. Or maybe it's your wish for them to open up to you if you're already in communication. Or you're just wanting that life together. Your wish will absolutely come true. And from their perspective, their wish will come true because they're going to gather the power and the courage and the bravery to change their life. Because love always finds a way and it will always prevail in the end. You will have that happy ever after, that miracle, because love always finds its way. They're not going to let you go and they haven't let you go and they're aware of that. So they're getting the green light today to move forward. He says, this is a green light from your angels. The answer is yes. And I feel they are sitting there contemplating, should I reach out? Yes. Should I leave this karmic partner? Yes. Have I got it in me to start again? Yes. Does my feminine still love me? Yes. All the things your masculine is stressing over, the angel's saying you've got the green light, move forward. And they may be seeing 33. They may be seeing 3:30 on the clock. Or they could be seeing combinations of 3s and 0s, because I also feel their loved ones in heaven who've passed over are guiding them. Maybe your loved ones in heaven are guiding them too. Their guardian angels are definitely with them and Archangel Michael is giving them strength. But I'm feeling as well, if they've lost someone recently in their life or they're thinking about someone, because it could also be an anniversary of someone's passing, or it could be a birthday of someone who's passed, someone who's close to them, like a mum or a dad or a sister, brother, a friend, and they are around them, guiding them, saying, life's too short, go for it. Take the green light, move forward. So remember, a lot of the times when it's a red light, there's a protection there, but now the light is changing from red to green. That means they can move forward, which they're going to do. The 8 of Wands, energy, surge and communication. So I'm definitely feeling some of you are going to receive communication quickly. Could be within the next 8 hours of seeing this video. Could be within 8 days of seeing this video or 8 weeks from seeing this video. So I'm seeing that this is a weeks, not months, communication coming in. And obviously where we're moving towards is Christmas time, the new year, where there's lots of radical change happening anyway. And they've got a strategy because they don't want to deceive themselves anymore. They don't want to deceive you or anyone else anymore. So a lot of them know they've been tricky with their mind, and they've been back and forth, and they've been operating in the shadows, and they know they can't do that anymore. But in those shadows, they've been evolving. They've been transforming, learning what they can walk away from and what they need to change. So the masculines are being guided to take action. They don't need to have an alarm clock anymore, which means they don't need someone to tell them what to do because they intuitively know what to do. So this message is about waking up. It's about them waking up to what they need to do and following their intuition and trusting their intuition to take that action instead of being told or being reminded. You don't need to remind them of anything. They know what they need to do. Says you no longer need to have an alarm clock. Trust that Archangel Metatron will wake you up naturally every day. You'll be amazed at how beautifully this happens. And I feel this is coming through to know that they are being woken up naturally. The angels are telling them things, showing them things, guiding them. You don't need to tell them anything. You don't need to remind them of you. In other words, you don't need to be constantly checking up on them or reaching out to them to remind them that you exist because they already know you do. They're already feeling your energy. They haven't let you go. And this is going to happen beautifully. When you surrender and let go, they're going to move forward naturally. You may also be seeing 888 for some of you as well. And I feel that's a sign they're coming forward. But it's also a huge message that you're also growing in other ways. So you may be having achievements in your work life, or you may be having pats on the back, compliments, monetary increase, promotion, maybe you've got a new job, something is coming. So for the journey, we've got process. So it's a journey where it's a journey. You know, we have to trust the process. So let me just grab that card. I just threw it over the other side of the room there. So trust that at the right time, they're going to get out of their chair and do something. Trust the process. It says separation is an illusion. Your souls are always intertwined. So remember that. It's an extraordinary journey. And it's an extraordinary process. So trust the process. Things are shifting. So if you're in separation right now, it's not real anyway. You can feel them. You can sense them. It's very likely you're going through very similar things. You could be waking up at the same time in the middle of the night, feeling turned on at the same time because you're thinking of each other in that way. You may be having your meals at the same times and you don't even realise it. Thinking about each other at the exact moment they are thinking about you. So separation is illusion, it's preparation. Especially if you're feeling like you're getting things in order right now, sorting out your finances, clearing clutter, preparing, getting ready, getting your ducks in a row. You feel like something is shifting. Your souls are always intertwined, which means they can feel you too. And you're working on the inner union right now by being okay with the process to balance your feminine and masculine energies within you. Which means you're okay with the process, the timings, you're surrendering, you're allowing things to flow because that new beginning is coming. A fresh start is on the horizon. Well, definitely because we're moving towards a new year, which is always the opportunity to begin again, to wipe the slate clean, to have a new beginning. But you're moving towards the new beginning with them, which is the outer union created through the inner union. Because you can't be an outer union until you've got the inner union right. You can't be loved by another if you're not loving yourself. So you've got to do the inner work first, and I feel you're both doing that. And you can both feel this new beginning coming because you're seeing things in a higher perspective. Trust and see beyond the illusion. So remember, the angels are saying to you, separation is an illusion. So you've got to trust and see beyond the illusion. You've got to see beyond the separation or the karmic partner or the physical thing that's in the way. And have faith in what will be. And that's how you rise as divine feminine and how you expose your divine masculine. So, for example, because you're rising, they feel more exposed. They feel like they can't hide anymore. So you're awakening into your full power, and that's pushing them to do the same. They fear being seen fully. Let them open up at their own pace. So again, remember, this is their shadow side, that they feel vulnerable if they're being open and honest and the mask is being revealed and the mask is coming off. So you've got to give them time. So you rise, focus on you and stop worrying about them. You've definitely got loved ones on the other side assisting with this because we've got 3 zeros there. It says examine situations with your third eye. So look beyond the illusion. So before you rush in and do anything you're going to regret, pause first, reflect, breathe, maybe write your feelings down. And then the anxiety or the fear will pass. It says do not rely on your human eyes to be your true guide. In other words, because your human eyes, or you also make sure you're humanizing the connection. So you're not putting them on a pedestal. I've done a reading about that before. You'll find that in the Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know playlist, where you actually humanize your twin instead of seeing them as like this outer reach person, or you see union as like this magical thing when it's a day-to-day relationship. Your person has got flaws, they're not perfect, so stop seeing them as this perfect creature, which we all do. See them as someone who's human and real, and then you don't judge them or blame them, you celebrate them instead. So I'm so grateful that my person is evolving and transforming and realizing things and finding the strength and courage to take off their mask and be authentic and show up for me and open up for me and speak their truth to me. Be grateful for that. So your human eyes will latch on to things that cause you pain, like the karmic situation or what you see on social media or the way they may be acting in the physical. You've got to look beyond that, because you're going to have the ultimate achievement. You're moving towards union, and you're moving towards union with all the trimmings, where you're going to have the life you dream of. That spark is there, that fire is there. It's always there. The desire to act, the desire to be together, the passion for each other, the longing for this new beginning. You both want the same things. So give yourself a little break. Even God had a day off. So give yourself a day off. That means that you may need some time away from your phone, or you may just need to stop worrying about the journey. Have a day off from the journey. Perhaps for a day, don't watch a reading, just work on yourself, because just 30 seconds of gratitude and positive thinking will change your day. So perhaps instead of doing something you've been doing, change your day and use gratitude instead. That's why I'm doing a gratitude series right now over on my membership, Angel Seekers level. It's powerful. Okay, we're so many days into that, and it's powerful. There's magic happening. There's magic going on. So if you want to uplift your energy, maybe think about doing a gratitude series. You don't have to do mine. You can do your own. Make the time today. Your future happiness depends on it. So instead of stressing, worrying, panicking, remember even God had a day off. God created the heaven and the earth and everything in it, and then he had a day off. He had the Sabbath off, and that's what you're being reminded. So you may want to make a day for yourself, a day for you, and there's always enough time. So instead of thinking time's running out, when are they going to do this, there's always enough time. And I feel that's what you're coming into acceptance of, that there is enough time, that things are going to be okay, that it will work out. That's what I feel you need to know. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring in the Tarot-Libs deck and use my Metatron deck to bring in the answer. So I just want to see what's coming through here. Cards flying out, so a few cards. So these little extra messages that can help. First one is the vibration that you're currently emitting. So what vibration are you currently emitting? Do not worry. So you may be worrying. You may be worried about tomorrow. So don't worry about tomorrow. Allow it to take care of itself. And if you're in that energy, if you're in the energy of surrender, that's opening doors. So remember, the vibration you're currently in is either opening doors for you or closing doors for you. So if you're in worry, it's closing doors. If you're in surrender and peace, it's opening doors. So think to yourself, I'm not going to worry about tomorrow because it's uncertain. You don't know what's coming. I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm going to focus on today and allow tomorrow to take care of itself, because time is not running out, even if it feels that way. Focus on being more conscious of the present moment to enjoy every second that you have. And when you do that, when you're enjoying every second you have, you're in gratitude, and that uplifts your vibration and that opens the doors. What's your soul's current destiny? And obviously your soul is one soul. So what's your soul's current destiny? To live today like it's your last and live life to the full. So it's your destiny to be together, but it's also your soul's destiny to enjoy each moment and be grateful for everything and to live life to the full. So it's your soul's destiny to be together, because that's how you're going to completely enjoy life. You know, this is more from their perspective too, because they aren't really enjoying their life especially not to the full right now. Whereas what you're doing is you're living in the light. So you're embracing gratitude and you're feeling good about things. So yes, you want your person by your side, but you're feeling excited about life. You're already living a very fulfilling life to the full. So you're already operating in that energy. This is more about them being in negatives and being stressed out and realizing where they truly belong. Unexpressed emotions have not been dealt with. You've got release the past. So this is about things that have happened in the past. So unexpressed emotions have not been dealt with is that you may need to look at things you're holding on to from the past that you need to release, like fears or things that have happened in the past that may be affecting you now. So for example, you may be thinking, they've hurt me before, so they're going to hurt me again. So I'm going to not let them in. I'm going to put my guard up. And the angels say, release the past. Do not live in it or dwell on it. The here and now is where the power is. So it doesn't matter what's happened in the past. It matters what happens from now. You're always manifesting. What you think about today, you'll experience tomorrow. So think good thoughts and focus on them. And don't worry about time. You'll always end up exactly where you meant to at the exact moment you meant to, because God is in charge of that. A sign to look out for in your dreams. So the angels are communicating with you in your dreams, okay? So what's the sign to look out for in your dreams? Aging is a privilege. Embrace every aspect of who you are today. So you may have a dream where you're a bit older, or you're getting older, or you're going through something with age. And age is illusion. Enjoy where you are today. Don't question time, embrace it. So in your dreams, you may be embracing the time you've got. You may be embracing each other. You may be holding each other. You may be feeling more at peace with things. And write down what you desire in the present tense. You may dream about what you desire as if it's actually happening now. So you may be experiencing the relationship the way you want it to be. They may be communicating with you. So manifesting is more powerful when you feel like you have it right now. So you may have a dream where you have what you want right now. So you're not questioning time, you're embracing everything, and you're enjoying the journey because aging is a privilege. In other words, know that you're going to be together for the rest of your lives, and that will be okay. So how can you honour your gifts? And this is yellow for the solar plexus. Trust your intuition. Don't put things off, do them today. So the way you honour your gifts is by not putting things off. In other words, if you're thinking, I want to use my gift, use it today. If you have a lovely outfit, don't save it for a rainy day, wear it today. Do what you want to do today, as if it's your last day. So the angels say, don't put things off, do them today, especially with your gifts, the things you want to do. So if you're thinking, I really want to start to learn tarot, or I really want to record a YouTube video, I really want to talk to my angels, do it today. Don't put it off and think, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'm not ready yet, or procrastinate about it. Do it today, because that will move things forward. And this is how they can honour their gift of being a twin flame, by stop procrastinating, because this is what they do as well. They put things off. And the angels say, no, you need to do it today. Take action. And that's what they're going to be doing. So many of you are going to receive communication within 8 hours of seeing this video, within 8 days, or within 8 weeks. But it's definitely on the way. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.